Please, anybody that know this girl.
If anybody know this girl, all you know is people are beg. The girl don't know anywhere. They don't know how to
The person where she called last say I'm done with her.
I don't know why many Nigerian girls don't listen to advice. I don't know why many Nigerian girls have paid deaf ears to the situation that is currently rising on a daily basis in this very country. What is that situation? Situations whereby many girls are being used by Yahoo boys just to cash out. I don't know why many girls are taking this very information lightly. Is it as a result of lack? Is it as a result of their promiscuous nature, which many of them could no longer help again? What is actually the problem? Just a couple of days ago, we had the situation of Abia and Celine, two girls that went from Port Harcourt to visit a man by name Amechi. And these two girls were nowhere to be found. Well, recent information has shown that the two girls were waylaid and used for Yahoo. Many girls will still see this very update and still pay deaf ears to the high-rising insecurity surrounding ladies in Nigeria. Do you know that many of the girls you see plying streets, plying nightclubs, gallivanting up and down, many of them don't even have wombs again? I fear for this generation. A generation whereby many men are going to marry women that doesn't have the ability to reprocreate. That's the generation we have found ourselves. With some influencers such as Saida Bodge spreading false narrative that a woman can see a man in the morning, bill him in the evening, and get down with him the next day. It has made me to wonder, how can we get this right again as Nigerians that desperately want change? Not just any kind of change, positive change. Our young men, how can we advise them to cut down or even eliminate totally this insatiable quest to make money legitimately or illegitimately? Our young ladies, how can we advise them? Your genitals is not a marketing commodity. It's not something that you market expecting money in return. I don't know what we can do to this very generation. Now, I have 5 incidents that I want to share with you that is listening and watching this very video. In the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, amongst many places, do you know that over 10% of the students no longer have wombs again? Do you know that many of them have been used by Yahoo boys for making money, and this has resulted in many of them not having the ability to reprocreate and have children in the nearest future? Ask yourself this very question. Who are these Yahoo boys leaving these ladies for? Are they leaving them for your brothers? Because I know obviously it is not me. The first incident I want to share is an incident of a lady that was returning from a night class. She jammed 2 Yahoo boys in front of a Mercedes Benz. What were they doing? They were discussing, but inside the Benz was a young lady whose through her genitals money was gushing out. Now, I know many might not believe this, but this very story was narrated by a lecturer. This is the high that many guys can go to just to make money. Several situations. A boy that resided off campus, 3 in number, they went and contracted the services of 3 runs girls from a nightclub, brought them home. They used the charm that the native doctor gave them and laced on the 3 girls, and discovered that 2 of them no longer have wombs again, that another Yahoo boy has used 2 of them, making 1 fertile and 2 not fertile for their Yahoo activities. The third incident, a Yahoo boy that was commissioned by his native doctor to go and have intimate moments with 12 ladies. Now, in those intimate moments, he's going to extract the fluid from the 12 ladies and bring them to the occultic altar. When he did that, The native doctor was very surprised and told him that out of the 12 girls that he brought, that only 3 are fertile for the Yahoo Plus activity, meaning that 9 have already been used by other Yahoo boys. And these are students. These are young girls that their parents have high hopes and expectations from. These are people that their parents, even when they don't have enough, they will toil day and night to make sure that school fees is paid, make sure that handouts are bought, make sure that accommodation and feeding expenses are catered for. And these students roam around the university with their insatiable taste and quest for a luxury and lucrative lifestyle. Who has done this to our young ladies? This very video is an eye-opener to you that is watching. Many of the girls you see roaming around the university community, running around metropolis or several cities, many of them no longer have wombs again. Many of them are not productive. That is why I fear for the church. In the nearest future to come, many ladies are going to be in church praying for child, praying for the fruit of the womb. Even the pastor and the congregation, taking pity on them, might not actually know that these ladies use their hands to destroy their lives. A word is enough for the wise. You that is watching this very video, are you in 2 runs? The time to stop is now. Tomorrow might be too late.
As long as we still have women like Abia that will be so proud to come on the internet and come and tell us how she builds men on the very first day that she meets them, how she is ready to open her legs for the right amount of money. As far as we still have women like that who have no shame, that will come on the internet to share such kind of vain, ideology, we will continue to see incidences like this. No, it's not like it's me that is saying it. Listen to your Abia. Listen to what she said.
Some guys will go to any length to get it between your legs. Yeah. If they see that it's money that you want,
if you can spend up to like 20 million a week, you can go through my legs. You can go through anywhere. 20 million, 50 million, that's money.
So you understand? They can sleep with you if they can spend up to 20 million.
One time wouldn't hurt.
One time of
a week,
with you
exactly. One time wouldn't hurt.
Now, just in case you don't know about what is going on with these 2 ladies, these are 2 beautiful ladies who lived somewhere in Nigeria, and they were messaging this particular man on Facebook. And on a particular day, they decided that they were going to travel to Abia State to go and visit this man that they have never ever seen before in their life, just because, I'm not sure, I don't want to say that, but the man lives a life where he shows as if he's a wealthy man. He's so rich. He uses that richness to entice these women to come. Just take a listen to the man and see the kind of things that he does and the kind of things that he displays on social media to trap these girls. That's their girls. Listen.
How are you? How you been? How was your journey? I live in Havana. I've got a new office here. I live in this big brand new mansion. Got 6 bedrooms. So let's talk before, not this weekend, come next weekend, okay? Take some money, just get a taxi, an Uber, a Bolt. It's costing like maybe 50,000 to come here, okay? So yeah, come spend 2 nights.
There's a man that really covered this case in a very transparent way where you can actually believe, because he was documenting all and everything he was doing as he went along the journey to make sure that the truth was uncovered about what happened to these 2 girls. And when this Mr. Harrison is the name of the man, and he has everything is really covered in his Instagram IG page. If you listen to the documentation and the stories, when they got to the man's house, because they've been looking for this man for a very long time, when the families of these girls noticed that these girls were missing for over a month, nobody knew where the girls were, until they found out that, oh, they went to Abia State to go and meet a man that they met on Facebook, a man that is showing off wealth. The wealth that your Abia is advising you that when you see a man, the only thing you should be looking out for is his wealth. You don't know where the wealth came from. That is the only thing you should be looking out for. And this is the kind of people we give platform on social media. And you think that she's just talking. Do you know how many people she's influencing with this her ideology? Do you know how many people that actually listen to what she's saying and take it and feel like, oh, this is reality? And then when they go out to look for somebody to date, they are not looking for somebody who is reasonable. They are not looking for somebody who is God-fearing. They're not looking for a good person. They are looking for a man that has money. And this particular man, that's how he gets the girls, by putting this facade that he's a wealthy man, he's a rich man, he has all these, wealth, houses, riches, with his British accent and all those stuff. But when Mr. Harrison and his crew and the police people went to his house in Abia State, they found out that the place that he would sit down and pose as if he's in the office was not actually an office. It was just a particular room in his house that he designed to look like an office, keep computers there to deceive people that are changing. Take a look.
Office outside, yes, in the town, where his place is his house. So like this is just one of the room, or one of the sitting room, visitors room upstairs.
So as you can see, that is not an office at all. It's just somewhere in his house that he places computers to give you that facade that he actually has an office and he's a well-to-do man. Now, if you're a girl like Saida Bodge, who is looking at, oh, I want to bill this man 20 million, before he can talk to me, he has to give me so calling all this ridiculous amount of money from somebody that you just met today, you are billing him. This is what will happen to you. Because these men are listening to what people are saying you want. They will start creating offices in their room where they will be scamming you people. You see, now nobody knows what happened to these girls because after a month, it came out that they were missing. And when they traced, found this man, police arrested him. Some people came out from nowhere and pied the man. So the man too is nowhere. He's gone. And then they was like as if it was a dead end, but they were able to follow the trail. And then they found out that about a month now. And when they saw the curtains that they used to wrap those people, they compared the curtains to the curtains in this man's house. They were the same curtains, and there were blood on the walls in his house, pointing to say that something actually had happened in the house. You can see the video, you can see it. So women, don't listen to women like Saida Bodge that will come here and tell you that the moment you meet a man, you should start billing him. Because trust me, you see those women that claim that they only date rich men, they will not be able to identify a rich man even if a rich man is standing in front of them. They are deceived by those broke men who claim to be rich. You know how people that are rich don't really wear expensive clothes. A rich man might be standing in front of you, but you will know that he's a rich man because rich men don't show off. They don't have a reason to show off. But you see those broke men that are looking for a way to get you, they act rich. So you will not know. They have a corner in their house that is their office where they would put that facade out there that they are rich. And then you that is gullible, you that is listening to Saida Bodge, you that wants to, feel among and bill a man on the first day you meet him, you are the kind of women that will fall into the traps of these evil men that will take advantage of you, that will buy you, that will do something evil to you. That is your end if you listen to a woman like Saida Bodge. That is your end. These women who claim I only date a rich man, if a rich man is standing in front of them, they have no idea because the rich men don't look like what they think the rich men look like. If you ask them now, okay, you want to date a man that can give you 20 million, which man will give you 20 million naira if it's not a man that want to buy you? You know, even tell you, you say 20 million you want, come. Then they buy you, use your body, get the 20 million, then you know go chop up. If they ask this Saida Bodge and her cohort, where do I have to go to meet a man who is willing to give you that 20 million naira? They will not be able to tell you where those men are because they don't even know where those men are. Or they will just tell you, you can go to the clubs. Which rich man goes to the club? Which rich man? The rich man with the Dangote and Netwoko and all those $10, they go on a party. Now poor boys and people like those influential musicians who want to promote their music, they go there to see how the crowd interacts with their music. They really, if not for that, they will have their private parties at home. You will not even be invited. But these women, they'll go to places like clubs, Facebook, and all these. They are stupid. You think say billionaires people give you 20 million and they there? These people, they will go. They don't even know where to find the rich men. And then they will go to places where the rich men don't even go. But because they feel like that's where you see boys that are popping champagne, they go there. But you don't know that it's these poor broke boys that are using the last kokoro we didn't get to pop champagne to entice women like Saida Bodge. If she does not take care, that at 20 million which they look for, he go carry her go somewhere where we go begin to do investigation, they find out to know where it is. So if you want to live long and you want to succeed in this world, go and hold God very well and make sure you don't take advice from women who are thirsty for money and will do anything because of money, because you might end up where you will not like it. I wish them all the best. I wish that God gives the family the hearts to bear this because it's terrible. But this is a lesson that other people can learn from, and be careful. Don't listen to women like Saida Bodge.